Good evening, Jag Nation, and welcome to the Sin Show, your number one source for entertainment and a little celebrity gossip here and there. I am your host, Sin and today I have a very special guest. You guys may know her as the Midday Sugar Rush on 107.3 The Beat. However, I have the pleasure of calling her my mentor. Please help me welcome Miss Airelle McSwain.
Hey.
Hello, how are you doing today?
I'm pretty good. How about you?
Good. Thank you so much for taking the time out to come and chit chat with me today.
Absolutely.
So let's get right to it.
Okay.
What inspired you to get into radio?
I knew I wanted a job that had something to do with music, and I knew that it needed to be fun. And
Right.
it couldn't be like a regular 9 to 5, like where, the suit and the tie. And unfortunately, I still ended up with the suit and tie type of thing because I'm in management now.
Right.
But that's what I was at a clothing store that I was working at as a senior in high school. And I heard some people on the radio talking. They sounded like they were having a good time. And I was like, yeah, that's what I want to do. And the rest is history.
Okay, well, good. And where exactly did you start off in radio? How did you get your start?
I got my start as an intern, actually. So that's why I always push internships. The company was originally called Clear Channel. You might know it as iHeart Radio now.
Mm-hmm.
But I started my internship there and kind of went from there. Moved up the ranks.
Okay. So, we know that you're a mom, and your son is so handsome. So, one quick question I want to ask you. How do you find the balance between being a mother and also working full-time in radio?
I don't make it to where every day has to be the same because I understand that flexibility is a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
I got to be able to be flexible enough to know that today doesn't look like tomorrow and tomorrow won't look like next week. So that's where I'm at. That's my balance, flexibility.
Flexibility. Okay. And also, what advice would you have for a young woman who's trying to pursue a career in radio?
Talk to everybody that you can. Be everywhere that you can. And always, there are so many outlets for you now to use to become, noticeable.
Right.
Use them. Social media, YouTube, so on and so forth. Use those outlets. Take advantage of them.
Okay. And also, last question, what is the hardest part about your job?
Oh, that's a tough question because I can't really complain and say that there is a hard part.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is, I guess the hardest part is there is a lot of mental work that goes into what I do, and I don't think a lot of people realize the mental energy that I have to put into what I'm doing daily.
Right.
So they're like, how are you tired? You didn't do anything. And I'm like, you have no idea how mental,
Right.
how much mental my job requires. So yeah. That probably is the hardest part.
Okay. So, what radio station did you first intern at?
So here's what's funny. I originally interned at 107.3, but it was the Groove, and then it went to Hit Music Now, and now it's the Beat.
Isn't that funny how full circle around?
Where I started is where I started again.
Right. Well, that's great to hear. So that's all that we have for you today, guys. Thank you so much for coming again, and we'll see you in the next segment.